from Greensboro, North Carolina. My name is Josh Benya again, and here it comes on the Master Male Division of Stage 3 of the World Ninja League Championship. So here we go. Right now we're doing a demo of the Stage 3. So right now we're beginning things off with a hand climb. So all competitors, you can use their hands and feet at this moment, and their clips, and then also to the keystone. So it's going to be they're going to traverse. However, the last two keystones is empty, so they have to bring their keystone in order to transfer and onto the snapback. So the snapback is going to be like they're going to use a trapeze bar over there, and then the second bar, and they're going to have a good dismount, and then also to the toe hook. So they have to use the toe hook in order to transfer themselves. Probably they're not gonna do a drop here on the toe hook, so they're just only to grab or probably the other option, using the toe hook in order to lure themselves in order to drop. So there are gonna be 2 rings, and then also in the 5th one is gonna be the boogie. The boogie is gonna be like at this moment right now. What we're gonna do it's just like a cliffhanger, so it's gonna be a 2-part obstacle series. And then they have to transfer to the 5th one and to the 6th one. Followed by for the boogie, it's gonna be it's a floating monkey bars. The floating monkey bars is gonna be like could be fixed. So they're gonna try to do the boogie one more time. So can they able to on the floating monkey bar? So we don't know what's gonna be next. So, but right now with the floating monkey bars, so they're going to use the first 2 fixed one, and then they're going to transverse everything and moving all the way to the landing platform, which is a blue ladder. And then on the 7th part is going to be the rotating vertical limits. What? And there's a vertical limits there, so athletes can able to manage going through. Nicely done. And that's a good demo here. And now after that with the vertical limits, it's going to be the Venus fly trap. And now they need to transfer all the way using the king to transfer all the way, and then they're going to be nicely done, and then also and hit the buzzer. So that's how we complete stage 3. So also reminder here, this is an endurance, there's no time clock, and then if able to survive stage 3, and if they complete, they can be winner for the Masters Male as long as you complete the obstacle, but in the fastest time, or the farthest, the fastest. So that's how it's going to determine the 2025 Master Male Champion. So there will be a 35 Masters Male competing tonight. So we're going to start things off with the lineup here. In the first 10 will be Scott Morrison leading things off, followed by the Kedin Satellin, Henry Ferrarin, Lewis Moore, Lee Cates, Jordan Baker, Art Davis, Brett Cassie, Frank Scazzuso, and Michael Wood. That is the first 10 in the lineup right now. So we're about to be ready for stage 3. So we are going to have a final checks here before we're going to continue on. So we'll be right back for 30 seconds here, and we're going to start stage 3. We're back from the break right now at this moment, and leading things off, it is Scott Morrison. He's a gym owner from the Team Kinetic Ninja. So right now we're beginning off with leading things off here. So here comes Scott Morrison. And here comes to beginning with stage 3 for tonight. And we're ready to go. Let's do it. And
yes, what?
you're ready to go in 3. You'll be ready, some final double checks. Scott Morrison is ready to go for the hand climb, and ready to go in 3, 2, 1. And the Masters Male Stage 3 is on the way. Good start on the run here, and here comes. Nicely done on the traverse here, so he's going to use the key to put in on the empty slots. Nicely done, beautifully, and nice. And onto the third obstacle, the snapback. So they're going to use the, just like that. And onto the second snapback. Able to manage the dismount, yes indeed. And now onto the toe hold. So, and also another rule here, so in between the completed obstacles, athletes can rest their arms. But he's not going to do it. He skipped the first one of the first, and here comes the second one. On the second part of the toe hold, can he able to manage to nicely done. And now onto on the boogies. He needs to touch the first part, nicely done on the boogies. Nicely done. He's trying to remove some lactic acid here. He's 56 years old from Bear Air, Maryland. And just lost his grip and falls short. Scott Morrison falls short on when it comes on the second part of the boogies. It's nicely job here for 56-year-old male.
We need the college. We need the leaderboard.
Up next, it is Jaden Satellin. He's from Jump Twist Ninja Academy in Boca Raton, Florida. He started doing ninja in 2022. He's 42 years old, so his son, Calder, he's already ninja at the time. So he's currently, his son is currently competes at Metro Kids Division males. So he has a lot of injuries or injury ninja related. So he had a bad ankle sprain, 8 stitches on his forehead. Too much of redemption time after competition this year. So, and unfortunately, the good news, unfortunately, he had to run the next day with a bandage on, and he won. He's a risk manager, so he makes everything safer, including the keyhold, and he got it done with a nice balance. His wife, it is 2000 U.S. Olympian in springboard diving and now a U.S. coach. Can he manage to get it through? Nicely done, and the snapback. Nicely done. Whoa, nice hand, nice balance there. And now onto the toe hook. And also, please shout out to his friend and training partner, Scott Shilno, who got injured practice just 2 weeks before the Worlds. So hopefully he's going to be, hopefully we'll wish you there, Scotty, for Scott Zynold. Nicely done on the first transfer, and now onto the second toe hold. Nicely done. And on, he got a touch to the first boogie. And nicely done. So now he's going to transfer to right to left, so he needs to control his swing here. Nicely done. And unfortunately just lost his grip on the fourth boogie and unable to hold on the balance there. So his run comes in here for Jaden Satellin. And now up next on the starting platform, it is Kevin Satellin from Jump Twist Ninja Academy. He's 42 years old. No, excuse me. It is Kevin Satellin. Nice run here, but unfortunately we are having some issues with technical here. And here's Harry Ferrarin, excuse me, here's from Yonkers, New York, 40 years old. And he's calling himself the Basement Ninja, as his shirt says. And here we go for Harry Ferrarin, and here he goes. He's one of the tallest competitors as this so far, so he can use a reach here, nicely done. Can he touch the key hold? Perfect. Transversing all the key holds. And then the last two is going to be like, there's no keyholes and he got it through, so he has to bring the keys there. Just like that. And then the other one, managed to dismount, yes. And now on to snapback.
Let's go, Henry.
Nicely done. And on the second part of snapback, so probably he needs to use the reach here for a dismount. Just like I said. Oh, nice hold. And now to the toe hold. Probably he's going to use his height advantage here at this moment. He can rest for 30 seconds. There we go. He doesn't need to use his legs, but he has told enough. Can he use his reach here? Yes. But instead he's going to go lache here. And now in the second toe hold. Even though he can be tallest, but his weight is another disadvantage here. Can he able to use his reach here?
Let's go. Get on that ring.
Nicely done. And he got a boogie. And now onto the cliffs here on the boogie. He needs to dig deep here. Nice spin move here. He got a correction on his left side, on his right. Nice job on the right hand. Can he able to make a move? And he just lost his grip because of his weight. I mean, because his weight and unable to hold on the control, on the body control, and the third part of the boogie. Nicely done here for Henry Ferrarin. Up next, it is Louis Moore, 40 years old, from Austin Ninjas, from Cedar Park, Texas. And he ready to roll in 3, 2, 1. And by the way, also, with the hand climb, is a V0 or V1 climbing hold. Nicely done. On the traverse, and he needs to bring the key there on the empty slot. Nice indeed. And to the second part. Nice. And now on to the snapback. Nicely done. Can he reach for dismount? Yep. And on to the toe hold. You can rest for 30 seconds here before you're moving on. Nicely done, and on to the second toe hold. You can use his reach. Nope, he's not. He's gonna leave it, and now onto the boogies. Moving quickly here. And unfortunately, tried to move quickly here for Louis Moore. Unfortunately, they're too aggressive and made a mistake when it comes on climbing hold and unable to hold on. Lee Case is coming up. He's from Temple, Arizona, 42 years old. Nicely done on the reach. Oh, he's going to go for a big move, unfortunately, but able to manage to save it. Nicely done in the key holds. Whoa, 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 and he got managed to hold on. And nicely done. Boy, They give us a heart attack here, but able to manage to get it through. And onto the toe hold. Perfect reach on the second toe hold. And nice using his reach there, and just like what I did earlier today, nice shot. And completed the toe hold, and now to the boogies. I mean, he's jacked right now for this. The only question with his body control. And running into the first hold of the boogies. Can he manage the dismount here? Yes, and managed to barely on his fingertips, and nicely done. And no! Got overshot with a dismount here, but nicely done for Lee Case. Unable to make it a good dismount, but it was an overshot. The dismount. Up next right now, it is Jordan Baker from Flemington, New Jersey, 43 years old. He's on a high climb right now at this moment. Nicely done. To the key hold. Good move. Nice control. Nicely done. Can he make a dismount? Nicely done. What? And unfortunately unable to make a balance on the landing platform. However, his season come to an end, so he's trying to lachey through it, and unfortunately, he just lost the balance. R. Davis is coming up. He's from Ninja Labs in Chicago, New York, 50 years old. And here we go. Now on the keystone. Nicely done. And here comes in his first part of keystone. Can he make it on the second one? Yes, indeed. Can he make it a good dismount? Yep. Nice balance. And onto the snapback. He went over the second one because of his reach. Nicely done. Can he be able to manage on the other one on the second snapback? Nicely done. Can he able to dismount? You betcha. To the toe hold. You can rest for 30 seconds there. No, he's not. He just need a chalk. Good reach. Now on a whiff. On the first ring there for Art Davis. He's trying to make a big move, but unfortunately he whipped his hands onto the first ring. Up next, it is Brett Casey. So we're trying to fix the issue here at this moment right now. So there's going to be a technical difficulties. So for the last 4 days, it was an amazing. You're seeing a lot of amazing athletes, whatever from the kids division into the masters divisions, and even also for the elite edition. So congratulations for almost 1,500 athletes who competed for the last 4 days. Congratulations, you made it all. Nicely done. So right now we have only a few. So we're going to have a acknowledgements at the very end. Yeah. Well, this was my problem. And here we go. Here's Brett Casey from Osaka Ninja Academy. He's a father of 4 ninjas, and he's been competing since 2019. So he's currently living right now in Orlando, Florida, training Obstacle Ninja Academy. So he felt out to attack executive during the day, and also loves surfing, boating, and fishing. And he's surfing all the way right now to the Keystone. And now to the snapback. Nicely done. And on the second part of the snapback. Snapback. Nicely done. And now onto the toe hold. You can rest for 30 seconds there. And you're able to manage to hold on. Nicely done. And onto the toe hold. Nice climb here. Can he make touch the second bar? Second. Nicely done on the second ring. Can able to touch the boogie. And now onto the boogie, so he got to touch points. Can he able to hold it and unable to hold on here for Brett Casey. And unfortunately, his grip just ran out. Next, it is Frank Scazzuso from Lawrence, New Jersey. And this is his first time competing here, and he's excited for more. He's climbing all the way up. And nicely too. On the cliffs. Nicely done on the colors on the keystone. And running onto the keystone. Nicely controlled, body control, get it done. Beautiful. Nicely done. And on to the second part of a snapback. And now on to the calls on the toe slap. So you can rest for 30 seconds. And now on the toe slap. Nicely done. And unfortunately, unable to hold on at the first ring here for Frank Scazzuso, and unfortunately unable to hold on the ring here. Up next, it is Michael Wood. He is from Rocklin, California, 40 years old, so he started training and competing about 4 months ago, and he's been coaching for years. He started by coaching his son, who's a pretty competitor, and turned into coaching after Jim Travers, which is turned into competing. So he's right now turned Travers. And nice job on the keystone, nicely done. Whoa, little stuck up here, but able to hold on. Nicely done, and onto the snapback. So right now also under the toe hold. Nicely done. Can you make it on the first ring here? Nicely done. And now to the second toe hold.
Yeah, first one.
Well, here's a little hang up here.
Second one, you could static. You're just going to do it like little swing motion. Yeah. You could go here, unless you
Whoa, a little bit hang up here.
going up backwards here.
Can he able to move on?
That's just a little bit more of a
He needs to hold on to his right hand here. He needs, oh, and unfortunately, he's trying to make an effort here for a static move here for Michael Wood, and then unfortunately trying for a Lachey, and his run comes to the net. John Kodachi is coming up. He's from Portland, Oregon, 58 years old. He was born in Portland, Oregon. He has one child, now an adult, and he started in Ninja 3 years ago and continued to enjoy it. He plays basketball as a point guard at Oberlin College, Division 3 Division 3 in 1980s, and he's currently right now as an attorney specializing in business, employee, and immigration. When he's not on the clock, he is training Skyhook Ninja Fitness in Oregon. So he's an attorney.
extra bump around, and then you're up at the top. That reach. And then the bow.
Nicely done.
Big quick for saying the ring you can get.
And now onto the snapback.
I mean, don't waste your energy. Yeah, once you touch it, get a couple. Try and set your things up in a nice.
Nicely done.
You can do a little match, or move that.
Can he able to manage the... Nicely done.
The box.
And now onto the snapback.
It's not all the way across, but it's
Nice hold. And can he able to manage the dismount? And onto the toe hold. And here we go.
Okay.
Try to find himself a rhythm in order to remove, to make a move in the first ring here. Can he be able to? Yes. And now onto the second toe hold. Nicely do, beautifully, excellently done. He needs to touch the... Can he make it a good move here? Yes. With the second ring, and now he needs to touch the boogie. Nicely done. Nicely done on the second one. And on to the third. Digging deep here. He's trying to dig in deep here to pass the 5 boogies. And unfortunately, his grip just ran out. Up next, it is Felipe Cyrus from Houston, Texas, 41 years old. And here we go. Nicely done. And onto the key hold. Whoa. Nice control. Nicely move. Nicely down on the keyhole. Can he make a move? Yeah. Whoa, he made a good balance, but he made a little bit good aggressive move here. Can he make it a snapback? And onto the toe hold. Beautiful move. And into the second part of a toe hold. Can he able to make a big move here? Nice job. And oh, with a one-hand save with his left hand. Got a touch point here, but can he able to control his swing here? They're hang up. Can he make a big move here? And unfortunately, his grip just gave up here for Felipe Cyrus. And right now he's finishing fourth right now. So good job here, effort for Felipe Cyrus. But his runs coming in after trying to hang on in their life. Roy Klein is coming next from the Mount Airy, Maryland. He's 42 years old, John Climb Extreme, and also a Sleepy Ninja Obstacles competitor on the Ninja Warrior Season 6 in Denver, Colorado. So I'm going to give a shout out here to Sleepy Ninja Obstacles, who did a good job this weekend. To showing up in a booth during the WNL weekend. Whoa! Nicely done here. Nice recovery. So that's the second key hold. Beautifully job. So back to the Sleeping Ninja Obstacles. So we give them credit. Thank you very much for showing up a bit here at this coming weekend in order to promote your product. So thank you very much, guys. So now back to Roy Klein, who is the owner of the. And now onto the toe hold. And nicely done. And now on the toe hold, so can able to manage. Can be able to a big jump here. Nicely done. Whoa. A big move here, so and nice. This is the first time I ever seen for the Masters. They're using their legs in order to elevate the grip strength here to save up. Can able to manage to. Nicely done. Beautiful move on the boogies. Nicely job, nicely moved. Can he able to, how much he has the grip strength left here. And unfortunately his grips are just raining out for Roy Klein. And his season comes to an end for him. So nicely moved, and unfortunately with the 4, 5, and 6 obstacles, they are going to be taxing your grip. Up next, it is Jonathan Tudryn, 48 years old from Lisle Meadow, Massachusetts. Little bit of motivation from the coach. Nicely done on the keystone. He needs to use his rhythm here and put in the first keystone. Nicely done, and onto the second keystone. Nicely done, and onto the dismount. Nicely done, and onto the snapback. Can he make a big move here? Nicely done. And to the second snapback, nicely done. Nice. And onto the toe hold. Stretching his hands in order to remove some lactic acid. toe hold. Can he make a big move here on the first hold? I mean, first ring. Nicely done. Oh, unfortunately didn't make it through. So close here for Jonathan Tudryn. And unfortunately, he tried a good lâché, but he didn't manage to hold on to his first ring. And now it is Michael Wyer. South Beach, New York, 44 years old. And is climbing all the way up. Nicely done. And onto the key hold. Nicely done. Got it through. And to the snapback. And there it goes in the lâché bar. Nicely done. And can he able to... Nicely done on the snapback. Can he manage to land it up? Yep. And onto the toe hold. He can rest a bit for 30 seconds, so he needs to begin within a few seconds in order to begin the toe hold. So toe hold, and then the bookies, there's no standing platform. He got it through into the first ring. Nice. Nice movement on the cliffs here. Can he touch the second hold? Beautifully done and able to manage to save. He got a point on the boogie. Whoa, nice controlled swing here. They're awkward swinging, and then he needs to move it to the right to the left. And unfortunately, lost his grip there. Michael Wyer trying to make a big aggressive move, and unfortunately his grip just ran out. And now on to the Klein Sarion. He's from M-Lab, New Jersey, and he's from Columbus, New Jersey. He's been training for Ninja Warrior for 10 years, long enough called Master. This is being started at the age of 42, and now he's 51 years old. He competed for Ninja Warrior for 4 seasons and won the season 6 Master Division for the WNL. So he's won 4 years ago, and he haven't stopped training since. He works as a financial planner and enjoys spending time with his family. Nicely job here for Sarion, Mr. Sarion. Got it through and managed to hold on the balance. On to snapback. Nice move. Excellent. And now also to the... Can they make a big move here? Nicely done. Can he make a... Nicely done. And can he make... Nice. And now on to the toe hold. You can bring water. And also you can bring toe. Using his rhythm here. Nice. And nice rhythm move here. Can I make, oh, nice move here. So he can shake it up to remove any lactic acid on his forearms. Because if the more time you're gonna build up with lactic acid, that could likely be a drawback here if you reach on the 7th obstacle, which is the floating monkey bars. Beautiful, and unfortunately, good swing unfortunately for Clint Sarion, he didn't manage to hold on with a second ring. Up next, it is James Distefano from Oakland, California, 44 years old, from Traverse Fitness. And here we go.
Okay, all right. It might be too, but they have these best.
Is there one close to you? No, but I need something right now. Like, I need something right now.
Nicely done. These are using it and into the keyhole.
But that's technically what we had to do.
Where are you from? Oh, you're from this area?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nicely done.
Okay. Are you going to try to play soccer or
Gonna make a big move. Nicely done, and onto the snapback.
I play Division III basketball. It's fun. Like it's not that much professional.
Nicely moved.
Like, that's all you can do. Like, and you train, and you do mornings, like evenings.
Perfectly done. Got it into the second snapback. Beautifully moved. And now onto the toe hold. A little bit of time here, so you have 5 seconds for rest time. And here we go. Gonna make a big move here. Nicely done. And now onto the toe hold. The second part of the toe hold. Using it to remove some lactic acid here.
Not really. They only have to see each other once a week.
Nicely done.
If I saw
Nicely done. Whoa, just unable to hold on his right hand. James Distefano, Mr. James haven't done the, unable to hold on in the first boogie here. So hopefully I pronounce his name right here. Here's Ralph Pinkert, Houston, Florida, 57 years old. Nicely done. And he's training right now at Dragon Fleet. Beautiful move here on the keystone. Oh, nicely done. Nicely, smoothly here. Nicely done. And now on to snapback.
Yeah, I saw that.
Stage 3 court now, weight 1 check-in. Adult man, stage 3, weight 1.
Nicely done. Nicely done. And can he make a big move here? Nicely done. And now onto the toe hold.
Wait, they don't spin. Those ones spin.
Nicely done. Gonna make a big hold here. Big move. Yes, indeed. And now he needs to touch the first boogie in order to clear the course. Yes. Whoa, a little bit hang up. But he regripped himself here. Nicely done. Needs to control the swing here. Nice. He needs to follow the rhythm and also grip strength here in order to maintain the flow. Nicely done. And unfortunately got in touch with the second boogie in the part 2, but unfortunately unable to hold on in the next part of the boogie. But he's nicely done here for Rap Pinkert, but unable to hold on the, try to go for a dismount. I mean, try to go for a big move here on the clips and on the boogie. Ryan Hepps there is coming up. 48 years old from Bloomfield, Michigan. He's currently training at the Grip City Ninja in Michigan. Nicely done on the keystone. Beautifully executed. And now onto snapback. Nicely done. Whoa. Nicely move here. Gonna make a big dismount. Yep. And onto the toe hold. Nicely moved. Oh, and unfortunately, got to the second ring here, but unfortunately unable to hold on. Up next right now is Christopher Tower from Fletcher, Vermont, 43 years old, from Vermont Ninja Warrior. And here we go. Love the sign here for the kid here said don't fall. Don't try to jinx it. And onto the keystone. And right now is good job here in the keystone. Nicely done. And now onto the snapback. Nicely done. Little motivation there for the kid here on the with the sign. Can it make a big move here? Yes, it did. And now onto the second part of snapback. Nicely done. And now you can rest for 30 seconds here. So that is the sign I was referring to. It says do not fall. So a little motivation there. I think probably Mr. Tower is looking for the sign right now at this moment. Oh, nice toe hold here in order to elevate the upper body strength. Can he make a big move here? Just falls short! This is the first ring for Christopher Tower. And unfortunately, he fell on the first ring. He's trying to hold on. Larry Simmons is coming up next. He's 45 years old and using Ninja because he's kind of shy right now, and that will really help in his anxiety. But people think that he is younger. He has a hard work ethic and never give up attitude. He believes in Jesus and trying to live up to help others to overcome their struggles. Kindness is a strength. I hold a rare set of values, and it's not easy to word it. Never settle for less than what you earn. So he's 45 years old from Stevens, Pennsylvania. He's a caregiver in his family. Nicely job here. And able to manage here. Perfectly done here for Mr. Simmons. And this is 30 seconds. He needs to take a break here. And here we go. Can they make a big move here on the... Nicely done. Oh, with a right hand save. Nicely done. And now on to the toe hold. Can they make a big move here? Nice. And now he needs to touch the boogie. Excellent. And now he needs to transverse all the way to the... Nicely done. Needs to regrip here, and good reach here, and unfortunately he tried to go for an aggressive move here, skipping the third boogie, and unfortunately fell short. Up next, it is Eric Matta, founder and coach of the Ultimate Obstacles in Maryland. He's from Minor, Maryland, and he's 43 years old. 2 years ago, he was in second place for the master division overall. Nicely controlled here on the key holds. Nicely done, and all managed to hold on, and nice save here. Whoa, he needs to make a good momentum. Nicely done. He probably used up any 10 seconds on his upper body. Nicely done indeed. Nicely done. On the snapback, perfect. And now on to the toe hook. Nicely job. Bigger move, and unable to hold on with the rings here for Eric Matta. Nice swing, but unable to hold on his both hands on the rings. Coming up next, it is Nelson Thachuk from Cedar Park, Texas. 42 years old. Nice shade. Nicely done.
I know, right?
Nicely done on the transfer. Can you make a big move? Excellent. And onto the snapback. Nicely moved. Nicely done. And onto the toe hold.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. Is he also competing? I said, is he also competing in it?
And here comes in the first toe hold. Nicely done. Can he touch the second ring here? Nicely done. Nicely moved here. Whoa, nice hold on. Nice move, Reed. Can he dig deep? And unfortunately unable to hold on for Nelson Thachuk. So we saw in his body language, he's unable to hold on with his grip. Up next, it is Rashid Demchenko from Edinburgh, Texas, 41 years old, from Access Warrior Academy. Nice little move here. Nice move. And able to hold on the dismount. Nicely done. And onto the snapback. A nice skip.
But the heel is doing a little bit better today. so that's good. But I've also been
Yes, they
taking
move.
ibuprofen. I had done
And
that
now
all
onto
week.
the toe hold.
I got some in there.
Gonna make a bigger move here. Yes. Good grab. And now onto the toe hold. Is he using his ridge here? Gonna make a bigger move here. Yes. And onto the boogies. Whoa, a little bit hang up here. Gets to control the swing here. Wow, nice move here with Spider-Man move. Whoa, he's gonna go for a big swing here. Can he hold and go for a big swing here? Can he? Unfortunately, no. Trying to go to the second swing here and try to go high five here for the second part of the boogie. Up next, it is Joe Snyder from Sequoia, New York, 47 years old from Ninja Labs. And onto the key hold. Nicely done. Beautiful move. And onto the snap back. Can they make a big move here? Yes, indeed.
I can go down there and get that one if you want it on this side.
Nicely done. Nice move. And now onto the toe hold. Can he make a move here? Yes. And into toe hold. Nicely done. And he got a touch point. And here we go. And unfortunately, didn't manage to hold on. Nice effort here for Joe Snyder, and unfortunately, his grip just ran out. Joe Goglia is coming up next. He's from Tempe, Arizona. He is 40 years old. And got it to the, got a keystone. Nicely done. And onto the first hole keystone. Nicely moved. Gonna make a big move. Nicely done, and onto the snapback. Nicely moved. Enter the second part of the snapback here. Nicely done. Nice. Gonna make a big move here. Whoa. Uses his reach. And now he can rest a few bit. And onto the key. And now he needs to lachate to the first bar. Nicely done. And unfortunately unable to hold on. Joe Goglia didn't manage to get it done through, so unfortunately he's lost his grip on his first hold. Shannon Murphy is coming up. From Midwest Warrior Academy. Shannon Murphy is coming up from Omaha, Nebraska, 41 years old. And he got it to the Keystone. Whoa. And now onto the snapback. Nicely done. Good. And to the snapback here. Gonna make a big move here. Nicely done. And now onto the cliff hang on the toe hold. That's it. And unfortunately just lost his grip here on the second toe hold. Up next, it is Darren Baker, please. He's 45 years old from Eden, Victoria, Australia. Nicely done. There we go. And on to the snapback. Nicely done. And now onto the toe hold. Nicely done. Nicely done in the second hold here. Nicely done. Whoa, just hold on, please. Nicely done, and he got a hold on the boogies here, and he got a touch point on the first part of boogies. Can he manage a big good dismount here? So far we are only 2 clears in the first part of boogies, and unfortunately unable to hold on. Darren Baker is trying to make it a good dismount, but unable to hold on with his grip. But it's good enough for the second place at this moment right now. James Dykema is coming up from Grand Park, Illinois. He's 42 years old.
Attention.
And now on to the Keystone. Nice move here. Can I make big moves? Yes, indeed. And on to the snapback. And on to the second part of the snapback. Nicely done. And onto the first part. Nicely moved. Can he make a big move on the second part? Yes, indeed. He needs a touch point. Nicely done. And now on the boogie. Nice. Nicely move here. Nicely point on the first part. Can he make a big move here? Can he? He has a good swing here and missed. James Dykema missed the handle part of the second part of the boogie, which is one of the most needs a good transfer, but unfortunately unable to hold on. Ed Goetting is coming up from Bradenton, Florida, 50 years old, and he trains at the Jungle Gym. Nicely done. Yep. Can he make a big move here? Nicely done. Can he make a big move here on the toe hold? Nice. Oh, unable to hold on. But able to save it. Unable to hold on here. And good thing and able to hold on, but now he's on 6 right now at this moment. Right now is up next on the starting line is Jason Bergstrom from Jungle Gym. You probably know him from Ninja Warrior, and especially with mostly of his relatives are also running on the run, including there are a couple of the kids is running on the AMW, and then also elites in the World Ninja League. And here we go. He's one of his sons is the coaches right now at this moment. Nicely done. And here it comes on the whoa, nicely done. Good move. Nicely done. And now onto the snapback. Nicely done here. Good job. And now onto the toe tap. Make it clear. Nicely done. And now into the toe hat. And onto the second part. And got a touch point here on the boogie. Nicely done here. Nicely done here on the boogie. Here, can he make it a transfer? Yes. And now can he hold on? Indeed for Jaden Bergstrom, and he managed to hold on to the boogies. And now to the floating monkey bars. He's the second to last of this wave here, but there is more. Nicely done, nice control. Oh, nice save with a one bar. Oh, nicely moved, nicely done. And can he do the same thing as well? Yes, indeed. He can use his height. Nope, it's not. He got it to. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, nicely done. And he's got a touch point here for Jason Bergstrom. And now he's going to do first trying on the floating floating vertical limit, not deadlifts. Rotating vertical limits. And here comes the clip here for Mr. Bergstrom. Nicely done. And here comes on the vertical limit. That's how much he's going to squeeze in a minute. Oh no! So close enough here for Jason Bergstrom. Nicely done. And unable to hold on the vertical limit here at this moment. Good job, good run there. And he's right now, he's leading all the way here for the wave number 1. Lastly, it is Yves Leduc from Salford, Quebec, Canada. And here we go. Nicely done on the clip. Oh, and here comes on the keystone. Nicely done. Nicely done. And on to snapback. Nicely done. Excellent.
Okay, I gotta see that. Out of who's here, yeah.
Nicely done. Got it at first hold. Got it at second hold. Can manage the second hold. Nicely done. Easy peasy as 1, 2, 3. Can he touch the boogie? For a big one, and unfortunately unable to hold on for Yves Leduc. So for right now, we just ended with the wave number 1 here for Masters Male. So as of right now, at this moment, it is Jason Bergstrom leading all the way with the floating monkey bars. He completed, and followed by Lee Cates on the second one, and the third it is Darren Baker, who completes a boogie. So right now we're gonna have a second wave here, so more coming up. We'll be right back shortly. Welcome back to the live edition of the Stage 3 Masters Male Division Elite number 2 here. So we are back on the wave number 2. So we're down to the final 16 runners of the end of the night here. So to begin with, will be Toy Helming, followed by Brent Oldesrope, Michael Archer, John Hart, Gav Wilson, John Henry, Alexander Crumland, Timothy Loveridge, Jaden Welch, Ronald Adiom, Rick Heine, Todd Vuis, Jay Kimball, Kevin Bull, Scott Bretterhans, and Joshua Harris. And by the way, I'm your host, Josh Mania here. So, hold a second, guys. So, at this moment on the right under the tall stage 3. So right now at this moment, so before we're going to start it with the wave number 2. And so before we're going to go with wave number 2 here at this moment, so we're going to give it a shout out to all the people from the World Ninja League making, for the last couple of weekends, we're making it all these things possible. So before we're going to make a move here, so all of this from the staff, from the referees, and even also tech team as well, and then the rec who make the obstacles as possible. I want to say thank you for the bottom of my heart, not just myself, but the everything as well, to make it an academy with 1,500 athletes who's competed once and for all, whatever for the kids or even also for the mature adults. So right now, to begin with, it is Toy Helming from Richmond, California, 57 years old. So he's climbing all the way to the high climb. So in order to continue on going on right now, so I just want to say thank you, and even also to make it this awesome place, wonderful, awesome possible. To the Greensboro, North Carolina, who hold this Coliseum, thank you for letting us in order to hold it the very best, wonderful time of the night. Nicely done here for Troy Helming here. So the clearing the snapback, and now onto the toe hold. So not just about that, but also whoever from the ninja coaches across the 50 states, and including we probably see some competitors from Europe to Canada, and even also from Australia. I just want to say for your sacrifices to become a better athlete, and even also seeing your students to succeed. I just want to say, guys, to say thank you. And even also from, and especially from the behind the scenes as well, we give a shout out to Ron, who makes all the staffing as possible, and even also for the rig team leading by Mr. Sims, and you making all the obstacles look nicely and challenging, but it's awesome done. It's wonderfully wonderful. And unfortunately for Troy Helming, lost his grip there on the boogies here, so he just lost his grip. And up next right now is Brent Onstro, 46 years old. So whatever from the obstacles from the easiest into the hardest, I just want to say thank you for the rig team. You guys took a lot of sacrifice. You guys working overnight, and also not just about that one, referees as well, who make the sports as possible to be clean, and even also to helping, like, especially to make it all the courses to run smooth as much as possible. So nicely done here for the athletes, for the competitors. 1,500 athletes as well. A nice job here, including for Brent Armstrong. So now on to the snapback. So I just want to say also for the athletes, congratulations for the hard work as well, and whatever for the kids, and even also from the masters, for male or female, nicely done. So you guys earned it in the Greensboro. So we'll see you guys next season. And now, back to Brent Armstrong here from the nicely done. And he got to get it clear on the second obstacle here. Nicely done. He got to touch the book here. Nicely done. And here comes on the, he's surviving on boogies here. Nicely done. Beautiful. Can he manage to able to hold on? And unfortunately didn't make it hold on here. for Brett Onstro. Beautiful run here, but unfortunately his grip just gave out. And up next right now it is Michael Archer. That is Michael Archer right now, and on the course right now. He is from the Midwest, from Clarkston, Michigan. Jesus is Lord. Mike trains competes in God's glory. He loves hanging out with his family and trying to set a good example for his kids as well as possible. God is great in the mountains, in the valleys. So he gives praises to the God all along. Nicely done on the snapback. And now onto the toe hook.
I also realized
Runner's
my
wrong.
body's feeling that I haven't done any actual work.
Man,
And it's like,
runner's
you have to
wrong
do
runner.
something.
And got to make a good move here. And now onto the second toe hook. Can you make a big move here? Beautifully done. Can make it idiot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And he got a boogie. Nicely done. Can he manage able to hold on? And unfortunately unable to hold on here for Michael Archer. Unable to manage to hold on. In the topper part of the boogie, but nicely done.
Looks correct. It has ball and he's ball. I'm pretty sure it's all correct.
Up next, it is John Hart. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Steel City. And here we go. Nicely done. And onto the key hold. Nicely done here. And onto the fort. Can he make a big move here? Nicely. Oh, almost gonna for dismount, isn't it? Yes, he did. And now onto the snapback. Can he make a beautiful transition? Nicely done. And onto the toe hook. Can I make a big move here? Nicely done. Oh, sorry about that. And I just he lost his grip. He tried to rush it through to the second toe hold, but unfortunately unable to hold on. Gav Wilson is coming up next. He's from Oceania, Australia. So he's probably right now running around 9 in the morning, 8:44 in the morning in Australia. Climbing all the way into the top.
Nope, that's not it.
No.
Nope.
Get it to the keystone.
It might be this one then. Sorry.
Nicely done. That's a move. Can he make a big move? Excellent done. And now to the snapback. Nicely done. Can he make it this man? Nicely through. And on to the cliffhanger. Beautiful move. And with a power move here on the colors on the second toe hold. Nicely done. Good move here on the third and then to the fourth. Can he touch the touch? Yes, indeed. And now into the second part of the boogie. Can he make a good dismount? Yes. Gonna make it a dismount here. Oh, and nicely done in the dismount. And now onto the floating monkey bars. And there goes the floating monkey bars here. And it transfers to nicely done. Nice control. Same thing also the floating monkey bars, nicely done. And onto the
Thank you to your sponsors for working hard tonight. Thank you, families.
and nicely done. And nicely done. He got it through on the floating monkey bars. And now Gav Wilson is currently top of the leaderboards right now. And now right now on the cliffs here on the rotating vertical limit. Nicely down to the cliffs here. Can he manage to hold on? He got on the vertical limit. How much is he gonna have? Straight limit? Nope. Not so close. Unable to hold on to the grip here for Gav Wilson, but nicely get it done. Jen Herty is coming up next from Providence, Rhode Island. He's a father of three children. He's an owner and operator of the painting business. He's been doing the sport for 7 years, and he really wanted to start it back in '06 when G4 would air a Japanese show. He's been a 7.5 years for sober, and this sport is bringing back into friends and family lives while building new relationship. Good testimony here from John Hergree. He's from Providence, Rhode Island. Nicely done. And onto the snapback. Nicely done. And onto another snapback here. Can he make a dismount? Nicely done in the toe grab. Nicely done. And to the second pattern, the toe grab and tag grab. Can he make a move on the second dismount? Yes, indeed. Can he? And into the bogey. Yes. Got a touch point. Nicely done in the fourth and into the fifth. And touch point here. Can I make a big move here? No, he didn't. Just so close here for John Henry and unable to hold on. Nicely done here for John Henry, and the season comes to an end. And just short of the podium place with 10 runners to go. Up next, it is Alexander Crumland from San Diego, California, 4 years old, from Traverse Fitness. Nicely done. Nicely done. And on to the snapback. Beautiful executive move, and here comes the second part. Nicely done. Excellent. And on to the toe hold. Oh, nice big move. Can you make a big move on the first ring here? Nicely done.
Keep the focus.
Nicely gone on the second ring and boogie and all the way through. And gonna need the touch board. Yes, he did. He needs to have a grip here. Unfortunately, his right hand just gave out for Alex Crumlin. A nice effort here. So just a short for the podium here right now. So at this moment, so nicely run here. Timothy Leverage, 42 years old from New Cumberland, Pennsylvania. He's from Dexter Depot. And now onto the keyhold. Nicely done, and onto the snapback. So right now at this moment we have an announcement here that they need all the for the video reviews, they need to do it as soon as possible. So we have it down to the 8 runners. And onto the keyhold, nicely done, and onto the second part of the toe hold. Beautiful finish. And now onto the keyhold. Trying to get it digging deep here. Nicely moving, nicely transverse. He got one. Yes, indeed. Can he make a big move here on the coloson? Beautifully done, and it didn't make it. Good swing, but unable to hold on for Timothy Leverage. Nice pace here, but he's fall short on the podium at this moment. Up next, it is Jaden Welch from Beltham, Washington, from Life Force Ninja. So we're waiting right now at this moment. So, and unfortunately, there are a couple of people that I forgot to say thank you earlier today. So, whoopsie. So we're gonna do it at the end of the run here. So right now it is Jaden Welch at this moment. So after that it's Ronald Ayong to Rick Hanai, Todd Vuis, Jay Kimball, Kevin Bull, Scott Burhans, and Joshua Harris. And then that will be wrapped up. So, but right now at this moment, up to date to the leaderboard here is Gav Wilson, who survived the floating monkey bars. So that's with Jason Bergstrom, and LL Case, who survived the bogies. So we're gonna have down to the final two. We're down to the final 2 events here. So the Masters Stage 3 on the, we're currently live right now, and then on the background, as you see there, it is the Adults Stage 3 division as well. So what a run here for the past 4 days. So you're gonna see with the kids, whatever for the kids, pre-teens, mature kids division, to teenagers, young adults, and elites. You've seen a lot of the good runs there so far. Sometimes a hard saving savers, you see them a lot, and even also there's some couple of them who hit the buzzers from stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3 as well. And right now, up next, it is Jaden Welch for Beltham, Washington. Nicely done. And also to the Keystone. Nicely done here. Can I make a big move? Yes, indeed. And onto the snapback.
Yeah, I don't know. My comps would have
Nicely done. And also to the second part of this snapback. Nicely done. And onto the toe hold. Can I make a big move here? Can I make a big push? Yes. And now onto the toe hold. And got it the second hold. And now onto the second hold here. Nice move. And now onto the boogies. Whoa. There go awkward swing, and can make it through, and he got a touch point. Can I make a big move here? Yes. Is a little dismount. And he got it through and managed to hold on. Jaden Welch right now is a third place right now at this moment. Can he able to survive the floating monkey bars? And he's a third finisher right now for that obstacle. And here comes on the floating monkey bars. Nicely done. And nicely down in the third part. And even also for the second part, can he manage to hold on? Whoa, nicely done. Can he able to touch the touch point? Yes, indeed. Instead of gonna go for the floating monkey bars, but he got it the touch point. And right now, Jaden Welch is surviving the floating monkey bars, and he's gonna attempt the rotating vertical limit. Now with the clips here. Nicely done. Nicely done in the clip here. Can he able to hold on the vertical limit? Does he have enough strength here? Yes. Can he able to hold on and manage it? And not at all for Jaden Welch, and unable to hold on with his grip here. Really, his grip just ran out. And now he's good for third to finisher so far. And now it is Ronald Ayong from the Obstacle Ninja Academy. 44 years old from Orlando, Florida. Nicely done. And now onto the snapback. Can he make a big transverse move? Yes, indeed. Oh, nice save! Unfortunately, unable to hold on with the bar on the snap. I mean, from the snapback, and even also from the trapeze bar. Unable to hold on. Almost going to save with his right hand, but unable to hold on. We're down to the 5 runners so far. I mean, 6 runners. Starting up, it is Rick Hinat from Linder, Texas, 50 years old, in Austin, from Austin Ninjas. Nicely go. Nicely goes here. Perfectly easily done, and nicely done. And onto the snap back. Whoa. Nice move here on the... Nicely done. Can he make a big move? Yes, indeed. And now onto the toe hold. Perfectly moved. Oh, nice static move. What an aggressive move here. Nicely done. And now onto the boogies. Nicely moved. Excellent, and onto the. Can he make a big move here? Yes, it did. Managed to hold on.
Out of there, Rick.
Nice move. And now onto the floating monkey bars. Oh, just lost the grip here. And unfortunately unable to reset it because that is called fail, because once you already disengage the bar, you cannot touch the either on the ground or you cannot hold on. So that was a nice rock hitter for Hyatt, but unfortunately the rule says you cannot, like, once you disengage the monkey bar, you cannot bring it with you on the starting platform. It has to stay on the cradle. Todd Vuis is coming up next from St. Augustine, Florida, 41-year-old. Got it through, and then also to the nicely done. And onto the snapback. Nicely through. Can they make a big move? Nicely done. And now onto the, yep. And here comes on the toe hold.
That's what you do, huh? That's what.
Can he make a big move? Yes. No, actually not. He just lost his grip here. I thought he managed to hold on. However, unable to hold on the grip here on the first ring here on the toe hold. We're down to the final four runners of the night. Starting is Kimball. He's from James B, Iowa. For 45 years old. And here we go. Nicely down on the key hold. Managed, got it through. Nicely done, and onto the snapback. Nicely done. Gonna make a good snapback move. Nicely done, and now onto the toe hold. Can they make a big move here? Yes. Can they make a big move here? Nicely done. And there we go. And now he needs to transverse to the right to left. Nicely move, and the touch point. Can he make a big move here? Yes. Holding on for dear life. Excellent. And now onto the floating bars. Got it out. Floating monkey bars. Got it through. Got it. Oh, almost hold on the floating monkey bars. Got it through. Got it done. Yeah, one more. No, he's not. He's gonna go for it. He skipped the last floating monkey bars, and now into the rotating vertical limit. And now onto the clips here. Can he manage to go through? And now onto the vertical limit. Can he manage to hold on? He got his hand to grip, and he oh no! Just lost his grip there. Jake Himmel just lost the grip on the vertical limit, but he's in the top leaderboard at this moment right now, followed by Gav Wilson and Jason Bergstrom. But we still have 3 runners to go. And probably up next it is Kevin Bull from Novato, California, 40 years old. You probably know him from Ninja Warrior, right? Yep. And probably the one, I think probably the one season that he, when they cannonball and he make it a unconventional move, but I still remember about that one, so. There it goes on the keystone. There we go. And nicely get it done. Gonna make a big move. And onto the snapback. Nice job on the snapback. And now onto the, yep. Got it to his burst bar, and then it's on the second, on the snapback, nicely done. Can he make a big move? Yes. And now onto the toe hold. And he taking his time a bit here. And there we go. Can he make a big move here on the rings here? Yes, indeed, and needs to touch the toe. Nice, perfectly move here.
Come on. Nice. Go.
Nice jump. Can he, yes, he got to manage his toe hold here. I mean, excuse me for the boogies. Thanks for both of them. Yeah. Got it, the fourth one. The second boogie part. Nice job. Can he make a big move here for Kevin Bull? Can he make a manage through? No! So close! Unable to hold on the grips there. Unable to hold on the holds there for Kevin Bull, but nicely run here. We're down to the last 3. Scott Burns, he's also a Ninja Warrior contestant from season 11, 14, 15, and 16, and made it to the finals on season 11 and 15. He's an owner of the Ninja U gyms in Iowa. He's in Cedar Falls, Iowa, 43 years old. He has 3 wonderful kids, Ben, Jason, Leah, and the glitter factory is his wife, Lindsay. He's a creator of the Backyard Ninja Kids as well. Nice move here. Nice reversing move on the keys. He's gonna make a move. Yes, indeed. And now onto the snapback. Nicely done. And onto the. Can they make a big move here? Yes, indeed. And now onto the snapback. I mean, on the toe slap. Nice transverse move here. Nice move, and now onto the touch point here of the clips. Can he make a move here? Nice move! Yes, indeed! Scott Barons is on the groove right now. And onto the floating monkey boards. Sorry, guys. And here comes on the flying monkey bars. Nicely done. Whoa. Got a good move here. Got a second good move. Into the third move. And on to the fourth move. Whoa. Nicely done. Nice. And now on to the, because he got it through on the, and now on to rotating vertical limit. So we're down to the final 2, and up next it is Joshua Harris. He's on the starting platform right now at this moment. Can Scott Barons conquer the rotating vertical limit? Nicely moved, and now onto the vertical limit here. Okay, that's enough. Oh no, not again! No! So close! Scott Barons doesn't have enough grip here for vertical limit, but able to survive. So he's the first and overall here.
followed by Jay Kimball, and then Gav Wilson. But wait, there's more. Joshua Harris, it is on the clock, and he's the final runner of the night. 43 years old from Little Rock, Arkansas. Got a transverse move, get it done. Nice move. Onto the snapback. And on. Whoa, but able to mistake it through. Nice thinking there. Using his wingspan here. Nicely done on the rings here. And now onto the told. Using his another wingspan. Nicely done. Managed through. Yes, indeed. And now onto the on the boogies. He got it. And then on the second part, can he make then a part two? Yes. He absorbed the string here, and now this mount. Nicely done. And now onto the colors, onto and he got it through. And he able to manage. Nicely done. Nice. Nicely done here. Nice. Oh, just lost the move here. Can he manage through? And he got it hold on the touch point here. And now onto the rotating Berg lifts. Berg limit here. So right now, Joshua Harris, it is the 2025 Masters Male Champions, followed by Scott Brents at the second place, and then Jay Kimball. So he's farther enough and faster enough. So now can he able to survive the all obstacles? Nicely done, and unfortunately, just like Scott Brents, unable to hold on, and now we have a 2025 Masters Male Champion, and his name is Joshua Harris. Congratulations, though. So we are just wrapping up the mature males division here for stage 3, and we are done. But first, I'm gonna say congratulations for everybody from overall. So I just want to say and acknowledgements for Thanksgiving here to every athlete who's been like 1,500 athletes to manage on and off the field. So good job here, and congratulations who made it so far in the Worlds. And I just want to say thank you for the people from the rec team, whoever, such as in order leading from Mr. Sims, whatever, making all the obstacles as much as possible. Nicely get it done. And you make it all the obstacles, whatever, from the ECS to the hardest. Nicely get it done. From the World Ninja League staff, from the coaches to the referees, I just want to say thank you guys in the bottom of the heart. So you're making this event possible. Vendors, you guys are the rock. So you guys, especially with many customers you've been serving, I would just want to say thank you as well. Sponsors as well with the DGS Ninja equipment, and then also with NinjaWorks as well. Congratulations. And also for Ryan Stratis, who did an outstanding job with as an MC for this event. Not just about that one, for the WNL staff, from the referees, and every who's working behind the scenes, who's been working overtime to make this all event as much as possible. So thank you very much, guys, and also with the crew teams as well, who's doing a lot of productions from the YouTube to make it, and even also commentators. We will make sure that we want to bring you some joy, passion, and excitement as well. So awesome job, guys. And I just want to say we are already done with the World Ninja League here. So I just want to say thank you in the bottom of my heart. And I'm Josh Pena, and we'll see you next year at the World Ninja League in Greensboro. And by the way, we don't want to say thank you for the Greensboro, North Carolina, for the Coliseum who holding this event as much as possible. That was a great job here. So, and I just want to make sure that you guys are awesome jobs. We just want to say thank you. So once again, my name is Josh Peñas, and on the behalf of the World Ninja League, and we'll see you next year on the World Ninja League. So we just wrap up with the season. Take care, everybody.